Number 45 went on the deck of the viewing area of Tate Modern. After the eye, we went walking along the Thames and had lunch from a Vietnamese food truck, and Molly played with giant bubbles, and we watched a man make an elaborate sand castle. We ended up at the Tate Modern Art Museum and decided to wander around. We were told that the viewing area gives some of the best views of London, so I knew where we were headed. I wasn't necessarily happy about where we were headed, but we were headed there nonetheless. Out I went onto the deck, and holy crap, it's high. You can see into condos on one side, another side is the Thames and the various bridges in the area, St. Paul Cathedral, etc. It was cold and windy, and I'm sure this is one of the things on my list that I can say I did and will never do again. I proved what I needed to prove to myself. Sometimes bravery is trying something once. Episodes of Broken to Brave are released every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you so much for listening and for joining me on this journey of healing and growth. If you want to go deeper into this story and hear it from a spouse's perspective, my husband and I have a Patreon-only show where we have an extended, behind-the-scenes discussion of every episode, which also posts twice a week. Here's a sample of our latest Patreon-only companion podcast.
This was so cool.
Okay, but first, let's get there. So we
leave the London
Eye. We leave the Eye, and then you walk along the Thames there, along the river walk. We had Vietnamese food from a food truck.
It was so good.
There was a bubble man.
It was almost like we were having the 4D experience because he had bubbles instead of foam.
No, he didn't get me. Oh, no, but Molly, that was bad. He didn't get me wet, but okay.
But Molly went over and she got to play with the bubbles a little bit.
But he had like kids going inside the bubbles.
Yeah.
He had like...
So that was really cool. We got some awesome pictures of her.
And then we had the guy on the beach down below us, like a few feet down below us, and he made the most amazing sandcastle.
Yeah, that was super cool.
I mean, it was just so fun. Everywhere we looked, it was just creativity and
that whole like boardwalk area was just full of
food and
art and food, and
it was so cool.
And they were like food trucks is what those were, and that Vietnamese those bowls
were delicious.
Oh my god,
it was delicious. And then there was that place where they did like the carvings. Oh my god, this is when
I don't remember.
We went to the Globe.
Oh, yes.
Theater?
Yes. Yeah. And well, that was on our walk. We knew that it was coming up.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was a big thing. I mean, Molly had been doing a lot of Shakespeare.
I needed something for my
like
for
moleskin.
my blister.
Yeah, you need like moleskin.
And I go, oh, here's a Target.
At which point Molly and I are like,
that's the Globe Theater, you idiot.
But their logo is just a red circle. But it doesn't look like the Target logo.
She goes, why would there be a Target in the middle of this area?
Target.
And there's a Target. Oh my God.
Were you saying
you can't take the suburbs out
as we were walking in, where we're like, oh look.
I'm like, oh, it's Target. Okay, good. Target. I got to get these moleskins. And you're like, that is not Target, you freaking weirdo. God, that was the funniest damn thing. That was so embarrassing because I said it. Like, I wasn't saying whispering
you weren't joking.
No, I fully thought it was a Target. And you can't take the, white suburban American out of
Oh my God.
a Target in the middle of
right by the London Eye. This is perfect.
That was so funny. That was so funny. We have a picture of it because I was like, seriously, doesn't that look like Target? No. No one agrees with me. It was the Globe Theater. Like, why don't they have a picture of a globe then? Like, why is it a red circle like a Target? Bullseye. So that was embarrassing.
No, it's a red circle. It's not a bullseye.
Whatever. It's a kind of bullseye.
No. Are you alpha dogging the Globe Theater?
So that was fun.
So
to hear the rest of this episode and get other exclusives, become a patron to Broken to Brave at patreon.com. You can also follow my blog at brokentobrave.com for even more insights and engaging content. Links are in the show notes. Broken to Brave is a production of Southgate Media Group, hosted and written by me, Martha Southgate. Thank you so much for listening. Now go do something brave.